Hello friends, in this video I will going to demonstrate a thread-based program or multi-threading program using GitHub Copilot. So let's write the class, and class name could be anything. Thread example, okay. Let me create a class with this name, okay. And now let's wait for our our GitHub Copilot to suggest something. As you can see, it is already suggesting uh, program to run hello from a thread, and let's try to run it. Okay, so as simple as that. As you saw, it was able to deduct from your class name what you're trying to do. Okay, so let me ask my thread to write a function to print 10 numbers using threads. Okay, it is already doing it, and let's try to run this. Okay, as you can see, it is running quite fast, but it didn't print it. So the reason why it didn't print is because I didn't start this thread. So I can do this and maybe start a thread, and let's try to run the program. And as you can see, now I'm getting the output that hello from a thread, and numbers are also getting printed. Now we can ask another thing from our program, that write a program to print uh, 10 numbers, write a program to print maybe write a function to print maybe 10 numbers using to print 10 numbers using 10 threads, since we are demonstrating a multi-threading application to you. And let's try to run this. Okay, as you can see, it has already written thread 3.start by itself. It didn't do it here. So as I'm telling you in my previous lectures also, you need to be a bit careful with the GitHub Copilot. Uh, you need to review its code. Okay, basically you need to review its code. So something happened again. As you can see, it is keep on doing something mistakes, right? Despite of the fact that it is GitHub Copilot which is who is doing the programming. And as you can see, uh, Java local variables reference from an inner class must be final. Okay, so let's try to make it final, and let's see if it is working. Okay, I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, cannot assign a value to final variable. So these are some issues which keeps on occurring with our program when we are trying to use a thread application. And as you can see, this program is suggested by GitHub Copilot only, and it is doing some mistakes there. So let's try to work on correcting this program a bit, because uh, just give me a second and let me correct it. What we can do, we can ask Java or GitHub Copilot to print again. Write a function to print 1 to 10 numbers using uh, 10 threads and print thread names. Let's try this. Okay. And it is doing something for me. And let's see. I think this should work because uh, I'm not referencing the thread here. So let's try to run it. Okay. I'm not referencing the I variable. Okay. So as you saw, it is working. So this time it worked. And let me try to comment this out to demonstrate that it is really working. Okay. So it ran like this. Let me try to run it once more. What I'm trying to display to you is these are really threads. Yes, now it is a good example or good output, I should say. So thread 2, thread 8. Okay. What I'm trying to display to you is these threads are running in parallel. That means they are not running sequentially. So thread 2, thread 8, 7, thread 3 is running later. Okay, so this is how it is. And you can also ask write a function to print using thread change using Java 8. Okay, using Java 8 because it hasn't used Java. 8 here. So Java 8 has provided better functionality for running threads. So that's what I'm trying to display to you right now. And let's try to run this program. I'm sure that this will also work. Okay. So as you can see, this is also getting printed. Let me comment earlier code so that you are really sure that GitHub Copilot is displaying the correct things. If I can run it multiple times, maybe yes, here it is. So thread 12, thread 14, thread 13. Okay, so this is the function which is written in Java 8, and it is printing numbers from 1 to 10 using threads, and it is using Java 8, right? So as you can see, by learning, GitHub Copilot is able to suggest few examples to you. Also, we saw one thing that it was doing some mistakes also, as we saw in this example, right? That whenever it was trying to run a code which is not executable in Java, trying to trying to ask me uh, for final variable inside an inner class, right? Anyways, some mistakes are definitely there, but you can ask questions again or ask questions differently to GitHub Copilot, as we saw in this lecture, and GitHub Copilot would suggest different outputs that will work for you. But yes, always you need to review the code. This is the most important thing, right? Otherwise, you might do some big mistake, okay, which will be caught in the production. So that's all. Thank you and take care.